Mic check. Oh, I lost my chat already. This is cool. I am such an expert, but at least YouTube has greatly improved their streaming interface since last time. Gonna take a wild stab at audio leveling here and then just start playing receiver, and once the gunshots start, it'll probably be way too loud. Ooh, oh, nice. Frame rate's gonna be really exciting too. Cool. Okay, well, receiver 2. Let's maybe just make this game ugly. Slightly better. Okay. I've already beat this game. There may be some sort of secret ending if you find all the collectibles and shit, which I haven't done yet. So, I guess we're just hunting for collectibles. The problem is, most of the collectibles... Oh, nice! That's a good way to start. Most of the collectibles, when I collect them now, don't give me anything, which suggests to me that it just ran out of collectibles to give me. Except it still says I've got, you know, like 6 out of 9 total collectibles, so I know there's more out there, I just can't find them. Or I'm on the wrong level. Might just be looking in the wrong places, or it might be that, yeah, you can only find certain collectibles on certain receiver rankings. So right now, just at 1 out of 5. Might not even be worth trying to hunt on 1 out of 5. Oh, wow, a high point jammed? Crazy. Oh, shit. Come on. Fuck high point. Bitch. Oh, man. I don't know how come I can never tell if they actually have ammunition left or not. I might have lured you in with the promise that I was good at receiver, but I should come clean right now. That was a lie. There's one of those rare 5-round Canadian magazines. There are not a lot of circumstances in this game where having more than one magazine is all that helpful. If you were fighting that many enemies in a row, you're probably about to die anyway. But it is very fun to drop mags on the ground and reload from spares. And I can hear someone chanting in a vaguely ethnic language, which means there's a tape nearby. Sometimes when that happens, there just is no tape nearby, which makes me think that it probably spawned in a wall or something. Yay, tape. Actually, you know what? This is going to get really annoying really fast, so I'm just going to turn the voice volume all the way down, and I won't be able to tell if there's a suicide tape until it's too late, so that's going to be great. Yeah, so here we go. I found a shitty blocked mag, but then I immediately found an unblocked mag, so we can just ditch this piece of shit on the ground. Perfect. We are loaded for bear. Oh, another one. See, I don't even need this. Uh-oh, yeah, someone in the comments has pointed out my folly. Canadian rifles are limited to 10 rounds. Handguns are limited to 5 rounds. Which is why you can get a 10-round... What's the workaround? You get a 10-round AR pistol magazine chambered in quote-unquote 50 Beowulf, which just happens to also hold 30 rounds of 5.56. But if it's for your AR pistol, you're allowed to have it. And if it's supposed to be for 50 Beowulf, you know, as long as it says it on the side. Who's to argue? Why did this room get desaturated? The game doesn't normally look this gray, right? Am I bleeding to death? Uh-oh. Ethnic chanting. We're missing something. Jesus Christ. I don't need this many fucking magazines. Just give me tapes. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. The odds of getting the suicide tapes is very low, so I'm just going to go ahead and trust that either this isn't a suicide tape, or as soon as my guy starts shaking, I can drop the mag and rack the round out as quickly as possible. Maybe not. Maybe I'll die. Ooh, yeah. I like the frame drops every time I try to aim at the guy. That's pretty cool. There's usually collectibles up on top of those little beams, but I think I've collected it so many times it's not giving me anything anymore. Hey, what's up, Cheeky? I think I'm on standard latency mode, so if you guys ask me a question in the chat, I might not see it for like 5 minutes. My internet is kind of a tragedy. There's fascinating television. As everybody who plays Marathon knows, you should always kill your television. Nice. Tapes. 3 tapes. Uh-oh. Ah, 2 turrets. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop the resolution. I guess the stream encoder's not happy about this. I'll probably put it at greater than 50% odds that if I do this, it's gonna crash either broadcast OBS, or it's gonna crash the stream. Uh-oh. Oh god. Where are we? What happened? Whoa, yeah, did I go somewhere? Okay. It feels better. Oh, man. Yeah, I should probably just be doing this in windowed mode, because OBS and my chat window don't want to stay in place every time I go full screen. Awesome. Stand by. Nope, I literally cannot get my chat window to stay put. Ah, come on now. I'm gonna try to dock the chat window to one side of the screen. Once again, we appreciate your patience. It's funny to make fun of streamers for having the easiest job in the world, but I guess it's not actually that easy. Oh, man, yeah, OBS keeps flashing all sorts of error messages at me. It's freaking out because I keep trying to Alt-Tab to get my chat window to show up. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Jesus Christ, this is awesome. Let's try. Here we go. I may have to cancel this, change the output resolution, and then start over. It's really high quality YouTube here. Okay, let's just do this for now. We'll let OBS calm down. Take a deep breath. It's a little choppy. Let's just go for Broken Run. I hear chanting. I don't see a tape. Means it's probably over here. No? Okay, performance seems a lot better on my end now, so if you guys think it's better, then we'll call it good. Between my dying computer and my very poor rural internet, even though I don't live in a rural area, I don't know if 1080p 60 is the best resolution to use for streaming. So, where was that chanting coming from? Oh, nice. Failure to feed. Thank you, U.S. government. Oh yeah, you don't even have to wait for them to remove the demotion system. There's a cheat code to just skip the next level. Just do that. Seriously, like, you're not missing anything. Or just don't fucking worry about it. Because the ending is even worse than the ending in the first game. And the ending in the first game was so hard to get to just because the game barely ran that long. There's definitely a tape around here, but I don't know where it is. Aha, oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is gonna go really, really well. Nothing quite like shooting from the top of a ladder. Tape? Tape. There's a tape. I see the tape. One advantage of shooting the tapes is that, one, you don't have to listen to them. Two, you can get them from a distance. And also, I think you can't be suicided by a tape that you shoot. So if you're that worried about it, just shoot the tapes. Tape, 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 tape. I can hear the tape, but I cannot see the tape. Uh-oh. Where is this light coming from? Ah, there he is. Whoops. I don't know if ballistics penetration works both ways in this game. Seemed like it was worth a shot, though. I think this guy's... yeah, he's a little bit busted, but not completely busted. Alright, well that should be his magazine disabled. I think they almost always keep one round in the chamber even when you destroy the magazines. They can still get you with one bullet, but if you shoot the camera, they're basically fucked. And even still, I'm hearing a tape, but I'm not seeing a tape. No tape. Where's the tape? Just give me that tape. I'm sick of level 1. I want to go find a tape. Hey, now, come on. God damn it. Yeah, there's a tape. There's a tape somewhere. Free mag, don't need it. Balloon, don't need it. Ammo, don't need it. I just need that last goddamn tape. Man. Nothing better than when the game decides to stop spawning tapes. Doesn't happen early on, but towards the end of the game, sometimes it's just like the game just gets sick of giving you tapes and ammo, and then you just are playing a completely empty game for like an hour. Tape, 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 tape. I don't hear a tape. I don't think there's a tape here. Probably no reason to even go in here. Oh, now I hear a tape. It's not a shower tape. It's not a toilet tape. It's probably in the closet with this fucking turret. Sick. Alright, we got enough ammo, so let's go ahead and test the penetration mechanic. Oh, yeah! We got him! Sucks to be you. And that is the loudest I've ever heard the tape sound effect, and there's not a fucking tape in here. Son of a bitch. That is so fucking annoying. Alright. We might have gone a little overboard on that last turret, so... Fuck, man, I just need a tape. I'm not even picky about what tape. Oh, no. I think my magazine is fucked. There we go. That was like 6 failures to feed in a row. Oh, yes! There you are. Suck it, tape. You can actually save a lot of time by shooting the tape, so you don't have to listen to the guy, because some of the tapes are really fucking long, so if you just shoot the tape, you don't have to listen to the guy say the whole thing. And I'll spare you it here, but when he talks, he sounds like he's about to cream his pants. And he's not even talking about anything particularly salacious. It's just like, we have developed something called the Mind Tech to defeat the Mind Kill. You're like, oh man, dude, breathe in. Breathe out. It's just Mind Tech. The entirety of Mind Tech seems to be just Ted Kaczynski shit. You may have noticed that the media and television really sucks. Like, yes, I've noticed that. There might be some deeper themes that I'm not smart enough to understand. Oh, fuck off. These must be those surplus checkmate Beretta mags. Whoops. Should have just gone for the camera. Always go for the camera. It's the only thing worth shooting. It's tough with the flying drones because they have a lot more parts that can break off of them this time around, and they can still remain airborne. I think you can destroy the guard for their little propeller blade, and when you do that, they're much more likely to destroy themselves by crashing into something. So that's kind of fun. Quality graphic settings. No tape, no tape. Uh-oh. Yep. There we go. Favorite thing about the Beretta is you can artistically... Whoa! Ladder physics! Hey! Thank you. You can decock your pistol after every shot. There's almost no reason to, because if you're careful with holstering, then you don't even have to worry about the discharge mechanic. Honestly, there's all sorts of discussion on how to safely holster a firearm in this game. The game tells you how to safely holster a firearm. You hold down the holster key for half a second instead of just tapping it for a tenth of a second. It's that simple. You don't have to do anything else. And in fact, that's probably what you should do. You should just practice holstering safely instead of trying to figure out how to make your gun safe before you put it in the holster. Which is a metaphor for gun ownership. Whoa now. Yeah, he looks dead. Hey, what's up, guys? Nice. It is stupid fun to shoot the flying drones with the Desert Eagle because they disintegrate and go all over the place. It's pretty epic. Who is over there? What the hell? Huh. The lower the graphics settings are, the less the blue light makes any sense. Because it doesn't appear to be coming from anywhere. It's just sort of all over the place. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is interesting that they greatly slowed down the speed at which you can insert rounds into a magazine versus Receiver 1, but they didn't slow down how fast you can put rounds into a revolver cylinder. So you can still speed load a revolver so fucking fast that it makes Leon's broken butterfly reload from Resident Evil look like some real pussy shit. Waste of bullets. Gigbound asks, does the Desert Eagle jam as much in this game as it does in real life, or is it even worse? It's probably about on par with real life. The rest of the guns are much worse, except the High Point. The High Point doesn't jam as much as it does in real life. Uh-oh. Haha, nope. That's a sleepy drone. Kind of like the hacking mechanic. It just gives you a way to disable enemies without using up ammunition. Kind of can save your bacon, especially since all the drones drop ammo when you kill them, so it can really save you later on when the game just randomly stops spawning ammunition. But again, there are just no tapes this time around. It's just a very low tape spawn seed. Pop. It's just, nope, don't like it. Uh-oh. Really don't like it. Ah, if I come at him from this side, it'll be a lot easier. Because I'll be able to probably hit the camera before he can actually see me. Maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I think that the camera is on the left side of the model, but the view doesn't actually come out of the left side of the enemy, so you can see it before it sees you if you come at it from one angle. Meowtlehead asks, have you ever tried Hideous Destructor? Yeah, I played Hideous Destructor for like 45 seconds, and I was like, this is really cool, but I'm going to wait for Maverick to make a video about it. And he just refuses, so. Ah, there we go. So yeah, so I just blew off part of the bottom of it, and now the camera bit is dangling. And I think the taser is still there, and everything is still intact, so it's still dangerous. Maybe shoot the taser off. Okay. Yeah, that should be taser down. I think, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and try standing on it and see if it kills me. Yeah, I can't. Bitch. Sleepy drone. Tape. I hear another... Ah, there he is. Suck it. Whoa, glass is so much harder to see through on low graphic settings. No. Free mag. Oh, see? I fucked up. I didn't put the safety on before holstering, but I was okay. I still didn't die. Proved that the system works. Fuck. Whatever, man. Yeah, I'll come back to you. Well, ammunition's becoming quite scarce. Why has this guy got to be doing this? Uh-oh. Yeah, mistake. Big mistake. Let's just do this. Thank you. I have played MechWarrior 5. I may have put an hour into it, I may have put 100 hours into it. It's all kind of the same after the first 20 minutes. It's not bad, though. Downside of shooting the tapes is that we're going to run out of ammunition faster. Ah, sweet. Bullets in the sink. It's just like my house. Yes, Maverick. Someone did say Hideous Destructor. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, if you look in a mirror and say Hideous Destructor 3 times, Maverick shows up and talks your ear off about Hideous Destructor for 20 minutes. Slitting your wrists in the bathtub is a preferable alternative. Yeah, that's the guy I already shot. Okay. I spy a balloon. Don't see any tapes, though. That's all I want in life. Is one more tape. I'd feel very accomplished if I was able to get to level 3 without, like, 26 attempts. I don't know if I can hit this guy from here. Oh, yes. Nice. Mr. Shaky Hands finally came through for me. What is going on over here? Oh, no! Yep, I see what I did. Let's just go for the camera again. Nice. And camera on that. Okay, I don't know what I hit, but it wasn't the camera. I just need enough bullets to find that tape and shoot the tape. Ah, there's the tape. Okay, let's shoot somewhere where we're not going to ricochet into our own face. Heck yeah! The Rookie asks, what's your opinion on the Jericho 941? It's like a knockoff of another knockoff, but at least it doesn't fall apart. I wake up in the shower. It's like Memento. I might be taking a depression shower. Hard to tell. Yeah, I don't think this is exactly how the decocker works on a SIG 226. So if you have the hammer back, you start to push the lever down, the hammer drops to one position, then as you release the decocker, the hammer rides the rest of the way down slowly, or as slowly as you ride the decocker. But pulling the decocker doesn't make the hammer go back. I don't think so anyway. I have a SIG, but I don't have my webcam up, so I can't show you guys. Can't show you what's wrong with this. Just trust me. I think there's something wrong with it. Oh man, and they even got slide auto forwarding in the game. That's cool. Plus you can just hit the Z key to repeatedly smack your gun. What are we on? We're on level 3 out of 4? Or 3 out of 5? I think 3 out of 5 is where you start to get the ceiling turrets. Those can really screw you up if you're used to checking all the usual spawn locations and you forget they can spawn on the ceiling now. So let's just go ahead and check our notes section here. So I'm missing a personal log of some kind. Missing some Lewis. Some notes from Lewis, some notes from Charlene, whoever that is. Some Henry notes. But I got all the red notes. So if I find red notes and I pick them up, they don't do anything anymore. So there's no point trying to jump off a cliff to catch a red note. And the tapes, I have no idea. I feel like I haven't heard a new tape in a while. So I probably have got through all the tapes too. And there might be some kind of, maybe there's some kind of like cool secret that you get when you get all the tapes or all the notes or something, but I don't know what it is. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fucking A, dude. Okay. Nice. Where's that coming from? Is it coming from right over here? Oh, it is. Okay. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh, God. Back down the hole. Back down the hole. We're in trouble now. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I've been demoted. Now we've got to do level 2 again. Fuck. See, what I would like is to spawn with one of the revolvers that has no blocked chambers. But it does seem like you almost always spawn with a revolver, or when you do spawn with a revolver, it has a blocked chamber. And that's just not fun. That's shit gameplay, and I don't want to do it. I'm a conscientious objector to partially loaded revolvers. Oh, fuck you. Well, I'm on the fucking ladder. Come on. Free bullet. Free bullet. We're good. We're doing good. Okay. So the whole point of the balloons is, I mean, some of them you can just walk into and get a free bullet, but the whole point of most of them is that you line them up and shoot them all, and every time you break a balloon, you get a bullet. So if you can shoot all 3 balloons with 1 bullet, then you get, you know, extra bullets. That's how that works. Like that. I hear some sort of maybe Japanese kabuki chanting, or maybe it's Arab chanting. It's hard to tell. See, I get the feeling that this piece of the map, this like weird outdoor industrial thing, there's got to be a secret on here that I've not found yet, or like one of the floppy disk spawns, maybe. Just seems like the kind of place they would put one. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, so here we go. We can climb around. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe we won't find anything. Oh, nope. Yeah, I must have already found this already. It's a red floppy, and I've already got all the red floppies. Okay, never mind. I lied. I'm a liar. I'm a bad person who lies. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Thought that one was asleep, but he might have just not loaded yet. Or maybe it's because I shot him earlier. I shot him when he was out of range, and then once I got into range, he decided to wake up. Tape. I wonder if OBS is just having a hard time with this game. I recorded Maverick's right. I recorded some of the some of the video for the review using OBS before I switched over just to using the whatever the hell the NVIDIA thing is, Shadowplay. And yeah, I don't know why it's a completely different bitrate recording versus streaming, but either way, it seems like OBS ends up with some frame rate drops that are not there when using Shadowplay. Also, we've decreased the resolution significantly, and it's still going. I should probably get better at streaming if I'm ever going to stream again. But every time I stream, I tell myself it's the last time I'm going to stream. Because I'm not good at it. There's one. Let's go ahead and roll the dice with penetration through these weird chain link floors. Ah, see, that worked. Just let me take my bullet and go. Oh, fuck you. Shit. 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 Where the fuck? Christ! Okay. Alright, we're in trouble now. Alright, I might have screwed up a little there. Okay, we got a stovepipe. That's not a problem. Alright, let's get back out there. There we go. Yeah, man. Discretion is the better part of valor. And cowardice is the better part of discretion. I didn't come up with that, by the way. That's from Hitchhiker's. Oh, fuck, no! Fuck you! God damn it! Yeah, alright. Now we're back down to level 1. Alright, revolver. Not alright. Cylinder is not full, so let's go ahead and kill ourselves or just reload the level. Let's just reload the level. It's actually faster than suicide. Desert Eagle, that's more like it. There's something kind of tantalizing about having this many rounds of 50 Action Express on tap. In real life, this would be, I think it's like $1.75 for the cheapest 50 Action Express that you can find. There's basically no cheap range ammo for 50 cal because there's no point. So even the cheap stuff is still almost always either like Gucci hardcast lead or it's hunting bullets, just because there's almost no purpose to having just, you know, flat nose or ball ammo in 50. I hear a tape. Is it? Yeah, this guy's guarding it. Let's find out if we can shoot through this weird metal thing. I don't think we can. Oh, yes. Thank you for all this shit. Ah, another tape we don't need. One thing that I found very frustrating about the game is that you find a little tape that tells you about how you can jump from level to level of the hospital area, which is this, without dying. And it's right, you can do that. But once you jump from railing to railing without dying, then you're standing here and you're like, shit, if I can get from there to there without dying, I can definitely get down to this spot down here without dying. And in fact, you can do that, but if you touch anywhere on the floor, you just instantly die no matter what. And then, like, later on in the game, you find one of those little, like, notes that says, hey, by the way, don't try to get down there, it's not worth it. And you're like, well, thanks for fucking telling me after I wasted, like, 60 lives trying to get down to the floor without dying. I mean, it doesn't connect to anywhere, and there's no way back up. So obviously they can't let you just get down there and then you get stuck. So, I get it. There are other parts of the map that you can drop down and the game becomes unrecoverable and you have to commit suicide or reload, but I don't know. Honestly, just frustrating. It takes a lot of tries to get down there without, attaining terminal velocity, and then when you finally do, you just touch the floor, falling soft as a feather, and keel over dead. And there we go. I think I just took damage from jumping off of that barrel. Hey, how about you spawn some fucking tapes, huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Please, God, just spawn some tapes. The whole game is about tapes. If there's no tapes, then why even have the game? Yay! Ah, yes. Fuck! Okay. Nope. Alright, let's go around. Gotcha. Ow. See, again, damage. I don't know. It's like they tell you, physical conditioning is a very important part of being a receiver. Which is why I think we're playing as, like, the worst receiver in the whole organization. Because he doesn't have any physical conditioning. Tape sounds. Seriously? I know that one hit. Assholes. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna have to get creative then, because I think the hitbox of this barrel is a little bigger than it looks like it is. Nope. Nope. Ah, alright. A magazine with a bullet in it. Oh! Whoops! Didn't notice that glass was broken. If I had to come up with an excuse for that, it would be that playing on reduced graphics settings means it's a little less obvious when the glass is broken. But that's only if I had to come up with an excuse. Oh, we are never getting off of level 1. Ow, my face. Ow, my other face. Gaius asks, any chance you might make videos on MechWarrior Online and MechWarrior 5 in the future? I don't know. I wouldn't count on it at this point. In my mind, the retrospective is already complete because MechWarrior 5 and MechWarrior Online are concurrent and therefore not retrospective. They're just perspective. Not that I don't have a perspective on that. It's just, I don't know. I don't feel like I really need to make that video. And I used to be, at one time I was very angry at MechWarrior Online, but now I'm old and tired and I don't actually care that much anymore. I still hate it. I just don't hate it actively. Maverick asks, do I have interest in any other roguelikes? I'm not sure, because whenever I use the term roguelike, somebody gets mad at me for using it wrong. I know I've played a lot of games like Teleglitch, which I always think of that as a roguelike or a roguelite, but I don't know if it actually is. Same with what the hell is it called? Nuclear Throne or Nuclear Crown or something like that. Is the game is like a top-down kind of Binding of Isaac-ish where you kill stuff, and anytime you find the Nuclear Throne, it makes you significantly weaker, which might have just been a programming oversight. I don't know. If those are roguelikes, then yes, I like roguelikes. But if those are not roguelikes, then no. If you're just talking about like ASCII graphics, then no. Or any game where you bump into an enemy to deal damage to it, that's not very fun either. Fucking Canadian mags. Or those are New Jersey mags, maybe. Jesus Christ, just come on, get out of here. Oh, yes! Yes! One of those super duper rare law enforcement only magazines. Yeah, Maverick. If that's the accurate term, roguelite, not roguelike, then that's fine. I like those kinds of games. To me, roguelike or roguelite, if it's like a rogue game, I guess, I don't know. All that term means to me is that the map is somewhat randomized. Your starting state is randomized, and from my perspective, it doesn't ever seem like you're really meant to win. Like it's not, the game was never designed to be balanced or whatever. It's sort of designed for you to try over and over again, and maybe you win, and if you do, like, that's kind of a cool bonus. But the important thing is just the dealing with the adversity that comes along the way in a sort of organic fashion. And that's, that's why it frustrates me with games like Teleglitch. Teleglitch seems like it has so much more to offer, and yet it's very punishingly difficult. And it frustrates me because I'm like, I don't want to replay level 1 50 times, but I do really want to see level 5. So if there's some way you could, meet me in the middle there. And Teleglitch had a system where every couple of levels you unlocked like a different starting threshold, which is fine. But it's still, I don't know. The games, honestly, in my mind, they don't lose anything by allowing you to save and load. Oh, see, now I've got too many magazines. This is even worse than not having enough magazines. Let's just throw some off the top of the skyscraper here. Some unlucky New Jerseyan bastard down below is going to get hit with the high cap Glock mag. Going Mach 3. Yeah, this shouldn't be bulletproof, but it is. Oops. Uh-oh, Salakin's here. Everybody out of the pool. Pool is closed due to AIDS. Which is an acronym that starts with Australian. Australian-induced depression syndrome. Hey man, I just shot a tape and I hear another tape. I think that guy's puppy guarding the tape. Oh, here it is. Oh, shit, double feed. Alright, so double feeds are... Shut the fuck up, tape. Alright, let's walk away from the tape so we can do this double feed in peace and silence. Alright, double feed. So, lock back the slide, drop the magazine, rack. Come on out of there. There it goes. Magazine in, chamber a fresh round, brass check, and we can even pick up that dropped round because it's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Ah, damn. Still 3 out of 5 tapes. I think level 1 could definitely be a 4 tape level. I don't need to get 5 tapes every time. Thank you very much. I know there's almost nothing similar between the two of them, but the game that this always reminds me of is Trespasser. And I guess the one similarity there is that they de-automate some part of gun handling. So Trespasser completely de-automates aiming and sight alignment, which is something. And this game de-automates everything except that, basically. So could you combine the Trespasser manual aiming system with all this, like, you know, very in-depth gun handling? I think you could. I bet the game that came out of it would be really, really, really boring and not fun at all. It's possible that if you did it in VR, then it wouldn't be a big deal. Because, like, that's the whole thing about Jurassic Park Trespasser, is before you walk around a corner, you basically spend 5 minutes trying to align your arm. You're like, alright, I gotta get my arm into position so I can actually shoot something. And then you just try really hard not to move. You're like, okay, I can't move too much, because if I move, I'll accidentally knock my arm out of alignment, and then my sights will be fucked. But it's also one of the only games ever with, like, a completely true organic blind fire system, because you can just walk up to a corner, stick your gun past the corner, and then turn it wherever you feel like, and just spray off some rounds. Which is funny, because, of course, the only enemy in the game is, like, fucking velociraptors. You can't take cover from velociraptors because they're velociraptors. So they certainly didn't intend for that to be something you could do. Jurassic Park Trespasser really is just a phenomenally bad game. But it's amazing that it actually exists. And it's, I don't know how we got so lucky that a game like that didn't get canceled at the last second. Because you have to imagine that almost anybody involved in the production of that game at the very end of the cycle would have just been like, we cannot release this. This is really bad. And it's got, first of all, a major, like, important studio tied up in it, and a ton of money, and, like, a big prestigious brand. We cannot taint our brand and our company by associating with this unfinished piece of shit tech demo. But it's still brilliant, and it's kind of worth playing. I've played Trespasser all the way through like 20 times. It's not healthy at all. Oh, just fucking die. Come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, Maverick, what's fun about Arma is that Arma, at least the first game, Opflash, it de-automated trigger discipline. Okay, that just won't fucking die. Bitch. So you could just, you know, while you were, like, jogging around, you could just fire your gun randomly to the side. Because if you pulled the trigger while your gun was in a non-slung position, it would go off. We got no bullets. We No bullets. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's another fun thing about Trespassers, that they couldn't figure out how to integrate the control of a second arm, so they just gave up on it. And then there's like, I don't even think they mention it in-game, but the reason that everybody who really likes the game came up with as an excuse is basically like, oh yeah, your character was just in a plane crash. Of course they don't have the use of both arms. Don't be ridiculous. And I had to say, like, Trespasser does not need you white knighting for it, because it really is just a horrible, horrible game. Oh, fuck. I really need to use my last bullet to shoot these balloons, but I also want to use my last bullet to shoot that thing so it doesn't zap me in the ass while I'm trying to shoot these fucking balloons. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on! Oh, Christ! I chose poorly. Gig asks, are there actual revolvers that come with deactivated cylinders outside of deactivated firearms? I bet there are in countries where you just can't get new guns anymore. That seems like the kind of thing that you might have in, like, I don't know, Eastern Europe or the UK, where it's like, hey, my grandpa's 100-year-old revolver has one chamber that's about to blow up. The gunsmith put a block in there so it won't blow up, but I can still use it. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it's happened before. In the United States, there'd be no reason to ever use that gun anymore, because you can just buy new guns. So I know it's not the case everywhere around the world. Even so, that could be like the one advantage, or one remaining advantage revolvers have, other than the fact that you can reload them very quickly, because, yeah, again, like, it takes a couple of seconds, or it takes about maybe like a half a second to 3/4 of a second per round that you stick into a magazine, but you can just jam on the key and throw rounds into the cylinder crazy fast. Uh-oh. Yeah, the game has crashed. Oh. Epic. Ah, god damn it. That's actually not too surprising. When the game runs, it barely runs, so. What's a good hold music that we can listen to while this game is broken? Ooh, it's hard locked. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Visual C++ runtime is application has requested the runtime to terminate it in an unusual way. Yeah, it's unusual to terminate it while I'm still trying to play. F. I sort of have a tradition of streaming games until they crash and then stopping. I don't know why. I think that's just how I do things. So that was an hour of Receiver 2. Nothing was gained. There was no lesson to be learned from it. And then it crashed. Which is a lot like life, you know? Nothing happens for an hour and then you die. Okay, well, I'll just try to read the chat for a minute here. What an amazing channel tradition. Play a video game for 1 hour, and then once it crashes, just read comments on a black screen for a couple minutes. It's Ares. Probably. Dick Sauce says Receiver 2 crashes 10 times as often as 1. He doesn't understand why. Ah, I understand why. They slathered a whole shitload of graphical effects and textures on top of it. The first game had none of that. So, there's your why. If Hop made a stream of a certain tactical horror shooter. Yeah, Maverick, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. The only Doom mod I play is Retro Doom. Retro Doom combined with Sigil, by the way, is pretty nice. But I'm not a connoisseur. I'm not a connoisseur of Doom mods and source ports and, you know, third-party map packs. I don't actually play any of that stuff, so it's probably very, very basic of me to say I'm a fan of Sigil, but I liked it a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, Gork, you are correct. I think I could set up Shadowplay for streaming. I try to avoid opening up the GeForce Experience because every time I do, it like refuses to let me sign in, or it wants me to sign in with Facebook or some horrible, horrible shit. Yeah, I don't know, Slop. I'm not opposed to doing streams. I'm just really bad at streaming. And is not so good as I am at playing video games normally. When I'm trying to talk about something at the same time, it gets worse. Yeah, see, there we go. I just tried to open up GeForce Experience, and now it's forcing an update and telling me I gotta sign back in, and I have no idea what my account is. So yeah, just not gonna fucking do that right now. I think true to form, I'm just gonna rage quit the stream because because the game wouldn't work. God damn. GeForce Experience. How many versions behind are you? You know when you get a computer of a certain age and you're afraid to update anything or ever open the case because every time you do it could potentially just fucking die? My computer's kind of getting to that point. I've got some hard drives I need to swap around, but I'm afraid to open the case because if I do, it might not turn back on after that. And I don't want to update any of my software because I'm worried my software will break and I'll have to reinstall Windows. If I reinstall Windows, I'm going to have to, you know, open the case, put a new hard drive in, and it might not turn back on again. Session expired. Yeah, no, alright, anyways, I give up. Streaming is the most difficult job on planet Earth. And everybody who streams video games on YouTube is a hero. And we should all clap at 7 p.m. tonight for them. Guys, I've not played Doom Eternal. I probably won't play Doom Eternal. Because it looks just like a worse version of Doom 2016. Alrighty then. Thank you everybody for stopping by. That was, I don't know, that was something. Oh yeah, man, I know working on computers isn't that hard. It's just time consuming. It's like if I want to sock in a whole afternoon or probably an entire weekend to rebuild my computer, it's not that difficult. Also, it's my actual job, so it can be done. It's just, oh god, I hate installing all that software again. Copying over all my Sony Vegas presets and everything. Holy shit. I think it's not as bad as it used to be. I think that it used to be, in order to get your presets out of Sony Vegas, you had to run some sketchy third-party Russian software, because otherwise it was all saved to the registry or something like that. I might just be bullshitting that out of my butthole, but that's how I remember it anyway. I had a computer crash, reinstalled Vegas, and I had to do something really borderline illegal to try to get all my text presets back. The obvious answer is just to stop using Sony Vegas and start using Premiere Pro, but yeah, if I'm too lazy to reinstall Windows, I'm way too lazy to learn how to use Premiere Pro. Okay, goodbye.